Today we're going to talk about the value of money to teach to our kids. And joining us today is Grace de Vera-Escobar. She's a registered financial consultant. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Claire.
So first, let's talk about how do we teach the value of money to our children?
Well, thank you for that question. It is very, very important for us to teach the value of money to our children by means of telling them its importance in daily life. However, more than the value of money in daily life, what's more important is teaching them the right way to spend it, okay, and how it can help them to save up for their future needs. In short, we have to also help the children have proper behavior or attitude towards spending money. It's not just all about spending, it's also about saving money.
Okay, so how will they be able to save money? So I guess right now school is about to start, and they will be getting, some of them will be getting allowance from their parents. And first, let's advise some parents, no? What would you advise for, let's say, an elementary student? How much should they get on a, let's say, daily basis?
On a daily basis, if their school schedule, say, is only half day, okay, but they're still in elementary, though some have full 1 day, I guess 50 to 150 will do for elementary. It all depends also on the cost of food in their school.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
That's true. So maybe you should ask around also, do some research with other parents and find out, so you can, there's a basis of comparison.
And also there are parents who are so conscious of what their children eat, so they give them packed lunches. So again, it all depends. The money that you give them might be just for their drinks, not necessarily for the food the whole day.
What about high school students? I know high school students don't just go to school, but after school they have some extracurricular activities, or, you know, some of them, they're on a Friday, they go gimmick. So how much allowance do you think, let's say on a weekly basis, for a high school student?
Well, I think 200 is reasonable. You know, I cannot give, or I do not advise parents to give that much. No, a day.
A day, okay.
A day. That to give more than that to our children, because they will be tempted to spend on things that they don't really need. So parents do earn money the hard way, and it will be totally unfair for the children to just splurge or spend it in some things that are not really that important.
So how do you inspire or teach your children not to spend everything? So obviously you're saying that we should teach them how to save some of their allowance.
Yes. Yeah. Well, first of all, if they have this money and suppose it's not enough for the day, they always ask me. Okay. However, with the budget that I give them, they're still able to save, and they don't have any complaints at the moment. So the way to inspire them is, say, if they're able to save this much, then what would it give them? You know, something tangible for them. Like if they want to buy this kind of gadget, they want to go on vacation, then they could do so. But they cannot just tell, Mommy, I want to go here and there, without any participation from them.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's also pros and cons. There's also responsibility. So it's sharing in the house. It's not just what you want. It's what everyone wants.
Right. So it's not just, oh, if your child wants something, you bunot ka lang na bunot from your own pocket.
Yeah.
But some should also come from their own savings.
Yes. And they also have to understand that even in the house, okay, they have to mind how long the aircon is on, or how much time they spend watching TV, this and that, because the part of the savings will still go to their tuition fee, will still go to vacation or to movies.
So make them mindful of everything that they do, every action that they do has, you know, there's some money involved.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of having a family who can really understand the finances as a family, as a group, not just the parents.
Now let's say, especially the older kids, if they do get to save some of their allowance, where would you recommend for them to put their savings?
When you say older kids, I guess they're in college or high school.
Maybe
or,
some high school can have some savings also as well.
Well, children in these ages, they need money from time to time for their school projects, maybe gifts for friends, for families. So their cash flow management is, you know, it's frequent, okay, the inflows and the outflows. So I guess the money in the bank will do for them at the moment, since it is very accessible. Because in the first place, when you talk about investing, it means you part ways with your money. So if they have parents, okay, who can manage it for them, then the parents could, if they have excessive savings.
Manage it for them.
Yeah.
But what age do you recommend for parents to maybe open bank accounts for their children?
High school will do, because they're already conscious, okay, of money. Like, how come my friend has this? How come she can buy this and I can't? Okay, what if I go out with my friends to watch movies? What if you're not around? You're not yet around, and I need money to buy this and that, you know, and I got caught in traffic. So they have emergency allowances.
And what? How would you teach your kid to be budget conscious?
Well, first of all, children's needs ought to be met by the parents. But if they have money, okay, you ask them first, what do you want to save for? So if they put the end in mind and say, oh, I want to go to this concert 2 years from now, then maybe you could save from your allowance. You know, I just saw over TV that a young lady was able to save 18,000 from her own allowance just to go to this concert. So because there is a high awareness or a heightened awareness of the importance of savings to meet that objective, then they're able, you know, to inspire themselves to keep on saving for future needs and wants.
Right. Okay. So it's important to set a goal
Definitely.
for your children, and then help them and guide them so they can save their money to reach that goal.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming to Daybreak and giving us these wonderful tips.
It's my pleasure, Claire.
Thank you. And that was Grace de Vera-Escobar, a registered financial consultant.